Hello everyone and welcome to this video tutorial of Prestashop GDPR compliance module. In this video, I'll explain you the process of configuring the module and I'll show you that how you can comply with the new regulations of GDPR and European cookie law that has been implemented for the data protection of your customers. So in order to know more, let's just go to the Prestashop back office. As you can see that I have already installed this module in my Prestashop. So let's just go to the configuration part directly. Under the configuration settings, there are multiple options. So we'll see each of them one by one. The first one is customer data delete approval. In case if you enable this option, then you will be deleting the customer data on his request or not. In case if you disable this option, then your customer will be able to delete his personal data by himself or herself. Then what will be the default agreement content that you want to show while registering on the shop to the customer? You can always customize this content, and your customer must checks the box while creating account or opting for email or newsletters. I'll just show you that when we will see the front end changes that have been brought in by this integration of this particular module, that is GDPR. Then next section is of mail configuration. On getting the data update request from the customer, whether admin wants to receive an email or not, they can always choose to opt that and enable or disable this option. Then on data eraser request too, whether they will be getting any email for notification or not, they can always configure this from this setting. Then this was all about the GDPR configuration. Next is about the cookie law configuration. Cookie law configuration corresponds to the settings when a customer lands on the website. A cookie block is shown to the customer that we are using cookies to enhance or your experience and use the data controlled by us or the cookies controlled by us. So that will be informed to the customer. So you can always customize the view and the block of the cookie block that will be shown to the customer. I'll just show you that how it looks on the front end and what customer needs to do in order to accept the cookie that you are offering on your website. So whether you want to show that cookie block or not, you can always enable or disable that. What will be the position of that cookie block? And there are multiple other options to customize the view of the cookie block that you are showing to your customer, like background color, text color, block border color, button background color, and etc. That is all about this customization of this cookie block that you will be showing to your customer. Then you want to show any image on the cookie block or not, you can always enable or disable this option. If you disable this option, then no image will be shown here as a preview. And if you enable this option, then this is the default image that is being added by the module. You can always choose to update this image and choose another file from your own side or upload it. Then what will be the content which you will be showing on that cookie block? You can always customize this content. Then this was all about the GDPR and EU cookie law configuration that is required by the European Union law for the data protection of the customer. Now let's just go to the front end to see what changes has been brought in by this module. As you can see, from configuring the cookie law configuration, this particular block will be shown to the customer whenever a customer lands on the best website. The content which you have customized in the configuration setting, that will only be shown here. In case if the customer agrees to it, then you will be tracking all the data of the customer and use it to personalize the experience of your customer on the website. Then next is regarding GDPR compliances, that while opting for newsletters, this checkbox will be shown to the customer for GDPR compliance. If he accepts this, then you will be tracking his data, and you will be recording all the data of the customer and other details also. And the delete and eraser request will work accordingly as per your configuration settings itself. There will be no changing in that. Then now let's just go to the section where a customer or any visitor of your shop tries to create an account. Then while creating an account to a customer or that visitor which he is visiting the shop must agree with the GDPR compliances and agrees to whatever the EU law says about the data protection. Then after the integration of the module, let's just first sign into the account to show you changes that has been brought on the customer dashboard. After the integration of this module, two new tabs are added, that is GDPR personal data and manage personal data. Under manage personal data section, a customer can always request his personal data that is recorded by the shop in a PDF format, and or choose to get this personal data or the details of personal data on an email ID. By filling in the email address and clicking on the send email button, he will be getting a email regarding all the data that has been recorded by the shop. Then there is next section of personal data rectification. This is regarding to the update in the personal data by customer, and the email configuration settings that I have already explained you in the configuration part. In case if admin has opted to get email for the updation or erasure, then on going through any of these procedures, admin will be notified about that a customer has requested this particular update in the personal information or the address information or other informations that can be updated by the customer. Then same goes in the personal data eraser section also. In case if you want to get all your data deleted from the website, then you can always cite a reason for that eraser, that whatever the safety concerns or whatever the reasons you might have, you can fill in all these details and click on this request for delete button to send a notification to the admin that you do not want to keep your data anymore or any longer on the website. So this was all about the configuration and the process to use this GDPR module. I also explained you the EU cookie law, that this block is being added after the integration of cookie law. In case if customer accepts it, then you record all the data or the actions performed by the customer in order to improve the experience of your customer. So this was all about the process to configure and the module, and I hope this video helps you to configure and use the module in the best possible way. Thank you.